Not doing it.
Padme Amidala has scored a victory against the Separatist Alliance on the remote world of Rhodia.
I feel like that was totally Jar Jar and 3PO. It kind of sucks that Newt winds up getting away. Spoiler alert. Even though, you know, the entire war is a lie, it would have been kind of nice for the Jedi to stick that landing.
This is General Luminara Unduli requesting permission to land.
You are cleared, General. We await your prisoner's arrival.
God, I hate this guy. I guess we're supposed to, but... I love the Senate Commando helmets, though. They look really similar to the Senate Guards in the Phantom Menace, but they have the same armor as the clones aside from this turtle shell-ass shoulder plate, which I guess also probably just comes down to animation and assets. I also completely forgot, but this isn't the same guy as Boost from the Wolfpack back in our episode 6. I thought it was kind of lame that they went out of their way to make such cool clone characters, yet so quickly they reused the same design, but it turns out this hairstyle was used a lot as a way to honor their fallen brothers. I don't know if the color has anything to do with it, though. Fun fact, we see Gree again in Revenge of the Sith. Well, you know.
Will be done, my lord.
But damn, dude, Gree's backstory is cool as hell. Apparently on Kamino, he just randomly took a huge interest in alien life and alien creatures and went like hardcore studying about it. And that kind of thing was actually what normally might have gotten you dispatched as being defective. But further into the war, individuality became a pretty damn important aspect of the clones, as you may have noticed, which really makes you feel for the few clones in Bad Batch left without their inhibitor chips working properly. Holy shit, guys, sorry for that rant. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Finally, it's been such a boring trip.
I am a man of great wealth, and I can be very generous to my allies.
That is a very tempting offer, Viceroy. In the meantime, I have a gift for you.
I love how Gree is just like, yeah, nah, get out of here, bro. I was born for this shit, which makes Slick's betrayal later that much more jarring. I know we weren't technically supposed to have seen it yet, but they did it, not me. I don't know why she took Ahsoka and not her own Padawan, Barriss. Isn't Barriss a little bit older anyway? So I think this is the first time we see Luminara in the flesh in this show. And she's another Jedi that gets what I like to call the Shaak Ti treatment, where such a minor character role in the movies later became their own fleshed out individuals with awesome moments. And I use Shaak Ti because she's just a total badass. Luminara reminds me of her a lot, but honestly, she kind of has this arrogance about her that makes me wonder why she's the one with a Padawan and not Shaak Ti. At least I don't think she had one, in canon anyway. Also, since her character design was just basically a bunch of cloaks in the movie, it definitely makes sense that they really scaled down her outfit here, knowing how hard it is to render cloaks in animation like that.
I demand my litigator.
Keep moving.
All right, look at this hair. I know animation, yada yada, but this just screams evil douchebag energy if I've ever seen it. Ever since I first watched Star Wars, I always loved the similarities between, say, a Mandalorian helmet and an old Greek warrior helmet, but it's really in full force with these helmets.
Greetings, General. We have the brig all ready for this traitor.
How does a money-grubbing worm like Gunray rate all this security? He doesn't look that dangerous.
It's interesting that she says all that security like there's some hot shit or something. I guess that's part of the vibe these guys are supposed to give, but I don't know, man. I'd take the clones any day.
Oh, I've got a brand new shiny helmet and a pair of kinky boots.
Gunray's capture could be a serious threat to us, my friend.
Anyone else like hearing Ian Abercrombie voice Palpatine better than Tim Curry? Rest in peace. Hey guys, if you don't know, this is Ian Abercrombie. Know this! Tim Curry is amazing too, but all I hear with his version of Palpatine is Nigel Thornberry.
My best agent, Asajj Ventress, will infiltrate the Jedi ship.
I love how he says this as if he doesn't know who the hell Ventress is. Do you have any other agents like Ventress at this point?
There is no margin for error this time, child.
Did he just call her child? She's gotta be like, what, 30? 40? Okay, tell me this room doesn't remind you of the prison scene in A New Hope.
Has the Viceroy cracked?
Not yet. The Mordians are a slippery lot, but the Jedi will wear him down.
I can sense your concern.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I am an innocent pawn in all of this.
I know I've kind of shit on Newt Gunray before for being a walking meme, but I do like threats that don't just walk around hulking everyone out and being terrifying at first glance. It's not about his skills, well, obviously.
Something.
But power isn't always obvious. It's the people in the shadows that manipulate those around them and have massive connections and money that are usually the most terrifying. Hell, look at Palpatine. He's all of it.
If you're merely a pawn, then who are you protecting?
No one.
Liar! Liar! I'm tired of all this whining. Tell us what we want to know right now, or I will gut you like a Rokarian dirtfish.
Jesus, I would be a terrible Jedi. I'd be over here like, let's fucking go, baby. Maybe that's why her and Anakin work so well together. You guys think he would have actually done anything about this if he was here? I don't.
Padawan.
This is the biggest mom walk in all of Star Wars, probably.
You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk. Music. Terror is not a weapon the Jedi use.
Meanwhile, Barriss Offee.
The only only way he'll talk is if he's scared enough.
He's right.
Let us negotiate.
All right, real quick. These little squiggly lines are supposed to be the center of his eye, right? So why does it look like his eyes are rolling in the back of his head?
Droid fighters, incoming. They brought boarding ships.
Jesus Christ, is this the space colony Ark from Sonic Adventure 2 battle?
Green Company, prepare to repel the enemy.
How strong are those damn things? Like, they don't even hesitate ripping apart this Star Wars metal. Can you imagine, like, an entire ship made out of Beskar?
Green leaders to Commander Green! Super battle droids have breached our hull! They're headed for the detention level. We need reinforcements.
Did he just get, like, shot in the throat?
You will stay here with Captain Argaius.
But as you wish, Master.
Perhaps after my rescue?
Rescue? Maybe they're here to make sure you won't talk.
Yeah.
All units! There's a bold
Yep, I said I was gonna do this on our 5th episode, and you bet your ass I didn't forget Jaden Rodrigo. I fucking told you guys. I kind of want to know what he was gonna say. A bald Jedi? Do they, like, train clones to understand that a red lightsaber would be bad?
Come in, trooper. Do you copy? Super battle droids are everywhere.
I honestly half expected them to just animate the electronics part onto her sleeve, but they actually use the entire piece of clone armor here. Nice job, animation team. Would be a shame if you're boxing. It's nice to see the attention to detail they maintain with different Jedi and their fighting styles. Luminara and I guess Barriss Offee too use the third form of lightsaber combat, just like our boy Obi-Wan. It works really well with both Obi-Wan and Luminara, in that Form 3 is looked at as kind of the ideal Jedi form. It pretty much developed when blasters became a problem, so that makes sense. But this doesn't exactly scream ideal Jedi, in my humble opinion. What the hell was that cheese and grin?
The enemy's advancing toward the prison level. We're on our way. You keep watch here, 327.
Another use of the number 327. I swear, if this is just like some random number, I'm gonna
Okay, 327T. You know droids never like to be called by their nicknames.
What is this? Is this the love child of C-3PO and R2? It's kind of funny in an ironic way when he says that, given that clones hate being called by their numbers mostly, as opposed to their nicknames. God, that little whistle noise as they fly in the air sounds so fucking cool. We hear it later in the show too, but I love the way the echoes get louder or softer, going from like left to right. You really notice it with headphones on, but man, those little touches really build up the atmosphere.
I am ready to discuss our bargain again.
Padawan Tano, may I have a word?
You think she might have actually made any progress if this clown didn't step in?
The enemy has been repelled.
And their attempt to free Gunray has failed? If it isn't the hairless harpy.
I love that little nickname, but I wonder what harpy means in Star Wars land. Isn't a harpy from Greek mythology like this eagle-looking woman thing?
Tell you what, I'll give you a merciful death.
I love how ballsy they make Ahsoka this early on. She really chills the fuck out pretty soon into the show, but knowing how she is now, they do such a good job with her character development to make where she winds up believable.
The Padawan.
She really just said the Padawan, like when you forget to let the dog out before you get home. Damn. So of course these two random guards get taken out no problem, but what the hell is this shoulder thing made out of? We see him a few seconds later with not even a scratch.
Skywalker's not here to save you now.
Good thing I don't need saving.
As clunky as this fight is, I don't know what the hell this little whoopsie like thing is that's going on right here, but it's kind of cool.
Open this door and I'll buy you a planet.
Why do I see Newt as that hopeless romantic Nemoidian that would be like, I could have given you everything, Latod. I would have bought you a planet.
Such delicious irony.
Halt, assassin!
These smiles they give Ventress really creep me out, man. I wonder why the other Senate commandos have a blacked out visor, but Chad over here has his wide open. I like the blacked out visors way better. Holy shit, that lighting looks cool.
Ventress is too powerful for any one Jedi to fight alone.
I am more than capable of dealing with a lone assassin armed with undisciplined fighting skills.
I know I've mentioned that Luminara reminds me a lot of Shaak Ti and how they made them have these really awesome personalities, but this is a good example of how they're not alike. I know we don't get that much Shaak Ti, but I still can't see her just playing Ventress off like some punk-ass assassin. I feel like she would at least tread cautiously and not be so cocky about it. I guess I see why Barriss turned out to be such a piece of shit. What the hell, man? Give Barriss a Shaak Shock T, and I bet Ahsoka would still be a Jedi. I don't know if that's a good thing for our little Ahsoka in the end, though.
She has no idea what that bog witch is capable of.
That's what I'm saying, girl!
Wouldn't we have a better chance of stopping her if I helped?
Sometimes, being a good soldier means doing what you think is right. That's why we're superior to droids.
It's cool hearing him say that line, even though he's not a clone, since that's a huge theme in the show for them. I will say, watching this in release order probably would have made it easier to digest betrayal from within like this, rather than seeing Slick betray the Republic first, like we did.
I recognize the fighting style of Count Dooku. Your version is unrefined, amateurish, sloppy.
Jesus, Ventress. I see why Ahsoka called you a harpy. It's kind of cool seeing Ventress smile when she first mentions Count Dooku's style, but gets so pissed as soon as she calls her sloppy. It really helps show you later on that even though she's mostly a side villain at first, she really has a tragic backstory. And similarly to Maul, will pretty much do anything to please her master and kind of loses her whole sense of identity again when he betrays her later on. Ventress is just sick, man.
I can't disobey a direct order and leave my post, can I?
Exactly.
I wouldn't.
We've got this under control.
All I know is I never risk my own skin if I don't have to. What?
Call us if you need help, sir.
I love how concerned the clones are for Ahsoka, man. They're not even hers. Order 66 really sucked thinking they just callously did it in the prequels without any external factors. Tamora Morrison is the best Jango, but damn, D. Bradley Baker gives them so much emotion in this show. Jesus Christ, Luminara literally doesn't have a leg anymore. That shit would have never survived that, not looking like a piece of paper.
Now you fall, as all Jedi must.
Whoa, dude, what the hell is that music transition? I didn't edit that at all. This is how the episode cuts to the next scene. You might not notice it, but I swear, my ears are not of this earth. I can't think of any other time this happens, but usually different music score moments just kind of fade in and out of each other. That was pretty goddamn impressive. Not only did she just dump truck Ventress with the Force, but that was some damn good aim. Or bad aim, honestly. You should have just clotheslined her on the edge. Bullshit, man. She could have easily gotten a droid leg after this, too. Damn, can you imagine? Well, at least her eye is doing better now.
We can't let her get to Gunray.
What's that, Captain?
Oh, nothing to worry about.
What are you doing?
Hell yeah, of course those Senate chumps just get taken out like a bitch, but our boy Gree here is far superior. I mean, they were like right behind him, I guess.
No, please don't!
Count Dooku is paying me a fortune to deliver your slimy carcass, so please, try to stay alive.
He's probably like, dear God, look at the mess you've made.
Ahsoka,
What happened to Padawan Tano?
More like what happened to the Padawan.
I've never faced an adversary like her. I should have listened to your advice.
I never meant to overstep my bounds, but
Okay, I forgot about this moment, but I really like it. This is like one in a handful of times the Jedi actually take the time to realize they fucked up. And I love the way she says Ahsoka instead of Padawan. Like, we might just straight up die here right now, so you get to be treated like an adult and hear the truth for a minute. I love this laugh. This works so well for me for some reason. Probably just the whole witchy vibes the Night Sisters have, but I really wish they did this more often.
This is your last warning!
Don't shoot!
He doesn't want to damage his prize.
Fuck yeah, let's go, baby!
Come and get me!
Jesus, what the hell, man? Come and get me? What a line read. I love the animation on his face at that moment, too. Okay, that move was dope as hell.
Why'd you do it, Argaius?
I wanted a life with more than empty servitude.
And for that you'd betray the Republic.
Sometimes, being a good soldier means doing what you think is right.
You and I disagree on what makes a good soldier.
I guess it's a good thing you didn't get to finish that sentence.
Good soldiers follow orders. Good soldiers follow orders.
Okay, now that was impressive.
The outer shields are still down.
You guys think his hair just stays put under the helmet? I bet he like ran to the space bathroom real quick to do his hair before takeoff. Were there other clones here this whole time besides Green Company? That noise is the exact same as the first escape pod we hear in A New Hope. Escape pod continuity, but God forbid the volume Oh.
I always had a good feeling about you, Captain.
You see? Assassin. Our plan went off without a hitch.
Our plan.
I will, of course, make sure your contributions are noted in my report to Count Dooku.
Hold up. Honestly, bro, I don't know what the hell you expected to happen. Even Newt is like, oh fuck, dude, this war is intense.
I always had a good feeling about you, Assassin.
They rhyme.
Gunray got away.
It's okay, Snips. I know you did your best.
Jesus, this animation, man.
Troubling is the treachery of the Senate Guard.
I forgot to mention, but not only is Tom Kane Yularen, but he also does Yoda too. That's wild.
I owe you my life, Ahsoka.
Protecting a Jedi Master is the role of a Padawan.
And teaching is usually the role of the Master. Master Skywalker should be proud.
You're damn right. Oh boy. Rewatching these with an overanalyzing eye really changes how I feel about certain episodes. This one was okay, but I remember it being a little more fun. As soon as we're out of season 1 in the next 30 years, it's gonna be worth it. Patron shoutouts! If you want to help support the channel, link as always in the description down below. Taylor Lynn, the only human to survive the Death Star explosion by hiding behind Vader's cape. Mr. Schnuffle, who's the only tattoo artist on Camino. Drakmir, the very first person to ever get a sticky note on Tarkin's back and live to tell the tale. Marcus Fleischer, the man responsible for donating his lightsaber collection to Grievous. David, who can breathe in outer space thanks to Princess Leia showing him how. And Infriend's Crumb, the most expensive crumb you can find on Coruscant. Thank you to all my Jedi Knights, Taco Llama, Brandon Esposito, Graphite, Corchin, and Nepharax. And a huge thank you to my other patrons who make this stream seem a little more real. I love you guys. Sorry for the delay, but thanks for sticking around anyway. I'll see you all soon.